So, in my experience, there is a gap between how people see themselves and how people experience them, right? And one way to bridge that gap is to create a visual, emotional coaching tool that allows people to bridge that gap in very significant ways. And this kind of video production, which is business storytelling at the core, does that. It allows leaders to really see, is this the kind of leader that I want to be? Is this the impact that I want to have? In real life, everyday types of scenarios, not scripted or anything like that. We go in and we start documenting the excellence of a culture as it's happening. And then we put that together in a very significant way. And then as people see that, as that's released within the culture, it is the fastest way to drive success in an organization. It's the fastest way to bring people together. It's the fastest way to have people get behind something bigger than themselves. It becomes an emotional visual tool. I mean, we are hardwired in a way to go to a screen, right? Movies, there's something about when you sit in a movie, if something happens to you, you're drawn into a certain way, right? Well, there are stories that need to be told. And if we can capture excellence inside an organization at their core, we can affect the DNA of that organization. Because this would allow them to have the greatest bang for their buck. This, when we do this right, in this way, there's nothing stronger than that. No Christmas party, no ice sculpture, no fancy lunch or a summer picnic. This is the stuff that matters. This is what's important to people. The stories that, I can't begin to tell you how many times I've walked through companies and people just share with me about what's important to them, how they want to be treated, the contributions they want to make, the sacrifices that they have, how much they want the company to really succeed, and they want to do everything they can for this company. And yet, things aren't always synchronized. I'm interested in the spontaneous synchronization of excellence within a company culture. If we create a climate that breathes new life into how people drive, emotionally are driven within that company, that makes a huge, huge difference. And I think companies don't know just how powerful this can be when it's done this way with this format. Yeah, and it's not just because video captures the emotional drive that is so key. People feel that. It's not just a mission statement that's written and that this is how we should be. This is the experience of what you really want with all the emotionality in it. Well, if your competition isn't doing it and you are, I mean, this will give people an edge. I've always said in business, leadership, and life, you need to win. You need an advantage. And this proves a great advantage. No question whatsoever. I've seen this. I've documented excellence in seminar rooms. I've seen this. And now we can do it right where at the heart of your company. We can do this. We can create stories, the business story that needs to be told for your customers, both internal and external.